What is up, everybody? Welcome to episode 50 of Pokemon Trading Card Game Online. My name is Blaze, and we're going to get into a couple of versus matches here with a few adjustments that I made on my Fighting Fit deck. But first of all, on the screen here is your card of the day. This is the card Emboar. I've used this card in my Emboaring deck, and it's one of the better cards for Emboar. I like this card a lot because its ability allows you to attach a fire energy card from your hand to one of your Pokemon as often as you want during that turn. So if you have him out on the stage, you can build up any one of your fire Pokemon pretty quickly. I'm not going to be using this card today, but I wanted to show it off because I am going to be opening up packs of cards that may include this card, and I kind of want to add another one to my deck. So again, this card has 150 HP, Heat Crash does 80 damage, and it has a 4 retreat cost, so it's not the most powerful Pokemon. In fact, the other Emboar might actually be more useful, just because of how it attacks and how much damage it does. This one its HP is high, it's high enough, but its attack isn't really that great. It really shines because of its ability and allowing you to attach as much fire energy as you want to any Pokemon. So I kind of want another one in my deck, but I kind of want to see how the deck fares without making that adjustment. So this is the other Emboar. 120 damage and discard 1 energy. If you have the special fire energy, you don't discard any energy cards, so it's kind of nice. And it's not that hard to power up. So, you know, I like this card a lot, and I have 2 of them in my deck right now, but I have one of these. I switched out one for this one a little while ago, and I kind of want to get this one in there again. So the reason I wanted to show that card off is that I do have some packs of cards to open. If you saw my last episode on Friday, there were some cool challenges going on that allowed you to get some old packs of Pokemon cards. So the weekend actually allowed you to get 3 different packs, 3 different challenges, opened up 3 different packs. So we have what is this? Boundaries Crossed, Legendary Treasures, and this one here, Phantom Forces. So I believe that one is in Phantom Forces, but I'm going to go ahead and open up all these packs today. So let's go ahead and start with the 2 Boundaries Crossed packs. We'll go ahead and open these up real quick, and then I'll do a versus match, open up 2 more, then another versus match, and do 2 more. So that's today's episode, and I hope we get some good stuff out of these cards. I don't have any of these cards, to be honest, so I never played these. I never played this game while these packs were being offered. So choose one of the defending Pokemon's attacks, and that Pokemon cannot use that attack during your opponent's next turn. Pretty awesome Amnesia attack there. And Aqua Fall is discard all energy attaches Pokemon. This card kind of sucks because, yeah, it's only 2 water energy to do this attack. However, if you're discarding all energy each time, you probably should be doing more than 90 damage, but whatever. Dwebble, 10 damage times the number of damage counters on this Pokemon, so you can do up to 60 damage. Flip a coin. If heads, search your deck for a card and put it into your hand. With present, that's the first attack. Icy Wind, it puts the Pokemon asleep. We know what Great Ball does. I've seen this card pretty recently, actually. Defending Pokemon is now asleep, and then during your next turn, this Pokemon's Psych Up attack does 30 more damage. Gothita, Spoink. Flip 3 coins, do 10 damage times the number of heads. Paralyzing Gaze, flip a coin and paralyze on heads. Same with Fake Out and Static Shock. Let's open that other pack here. Just because there might be something cool in there. You never know. You never know. What's it gonna be? Ooh. A little Squirtle. I can't wait to see what that Squirtle does. Boom! What's this? Ooh, okay. So Meloetta? I think that's how you say it. Meloetta. Psychic is 20 more damage for each energy attached to the defending Pokemon. And Echoed Voice is during your next turn. This Pokemon's Echoed Voice does 50 more damage. Not too bad. Town Map. We got Electrode. Town map obviously lets you see your prize cards. Fire breathing, do 20 more damage on a heads flip. Great ball. This is the Squirtle. As long as this Pokemon is on your bench, prevent all damage onto this Pokemon by attacks. Not bad. Flip a coin. If heads, do 20 more damage. So Tangela heals 30 damage on the first attack. Meryl, pretty basic attacks here that don't have any extra effects. Just Patrol is look at the top 3 cards of your deck and put them on top in any order you like. So that's the first 2 packs of cards that I opened today. We're going to get to the next 2 in just a second. Let's go to the versus match and show off my new and improved Fighting Fit deck because I made some good changes to it. And I'm very much looking forward to winning. Actually, and you know, it's funny because I played earlier yesterday. I played a lot, and most of my opponents would just quit. Like I would get 2 prize cards and they'd just quit, and it was kind of frustrating because the third challenge on getting those packs was collect 42 prize cards. So they'd quit, and I'd only get 2 prize cards, and I'd be really frustrated. But I ended up getting those prize cards, and I ended up winning a lot. I think I've only lost twice so far with this deck out of like 6 maybe. It's actually, I like this deck though. It's fun to play. It gets powered up quickly enough, and ooh, this is gonna be a bad start. But it's all right. So one change that you'll notice, if you did happen to pay attention to my deck last time, you'll see that I added this Versus Seeker in there, which has come in handy for adding a supporter card from my discard pile into my hand. I actually got rid of Ultra Balls. I thought that the Ultra Ball thing was kind of cool because I was able to discard a card, or discard 2 cards, and grab a Pokemon. However, this card is way better in this deck because it lets me search my deck for any fighting Pokemon. Doesn't matter what it is. So I got rid of the Ultra Ball because the Ultra Ball was just kind of a waste when you consider what types of things I would be doing. So it is what it is. I can use this to get another Pokemon if I want to, but I don't really want to do that just yet. We're going to go ahead and do 40 damage here. What's this thing? I saw this card a lot, actually. It prevents all effects except damage done. So that's going to be pretty bad when it comes to the next couple of turns here. I gotta be really careful. This actually was probably a bad move, but I should still be able to power up that Zygarde. What's that attack do? Does 60? Oh, 120. Dang it. Well, that might be bad. Oh well. I kind of wasted some turns there getting that powered up. I should not have done that. That was kind of a situation where I felt like I wanted to have that evolution in play, but it was not going to come in handy. When you look to the next few turns, you look ahead, you notice that it wasn't going to be good for me. I should have left him as a Rhyhorn and killed the other one, and I could have saved that special energy. And so this will come in handy now that I have VS Seeker. It might actually be something where I can discard another energy card from him next turn. So, which may come in handy. So I could have had my Zygarde with 2 energy on him right now, and one of those energies would have been a special energy. But I kind of messed up. And of course he's going to try to kill my Zygarde. So it should only do 60 damage. Yeah. But he has the focus band. So this is going to be a real short match. I'm going to try to get that back out here because I don't have many options. There's no way he has 4 double colorless in his hand right now. So I'm very much relying on the idea that I'm going to luck out here. Got to get another energy. The best thing that can happen to me next turn is to get an in. And of course he has another double colorless energy. How is that possible? There it is. Good for you. So this will be the end of the match. I mean, I could have done 120 damage to him with a fighting energy and with a... it would have been a fighting energy, and I also would have had a muscle band on him. So it would have done 160 damage. Wouldn't have killed him, but it definitely would have done some damage. I then could have powered up this Pokemon and actually would have killed him. Wow. I could have won that match. I'm willing to bet he had some basic Pokemon in his hand here, and I'm also willing to bet that he would have played that Pokemon if he thought his active Pokemon was in danger of being knocked out. So that was what's the word? That was a bad judgment call, I should say. So let's go ahead and open up some packs here. Very much a bad judgment call there because I feel like I could have won that match or at least done a lot better. But, oh well, you win some, you lose some. Let's go ahead and open up this one. What's it going to be? Inside today we have Legendary Treasures, 10 cards. I don't have any of these cards, so three special cards. Okay. Okay, what do we got here? Another Meloetta, a fighting type, so heal 30 damage from each of your benched Pokemon. Shooting Star Pirouette. It's a 40 damage and flip a coin until you get heads, or tails. Do 30 more damage for each heads. That's actually not bad. It could come in handy, and I like that. Gallade, a fighting type Gallade. It's different. So 30 damage for Nerve Shot, flip a coin, and paralyze on heads. Pandemonium Blade is 60 damage, but does 20 more damage for each of your benched Pokemon that has any damage counters on it. So I like the idea of a fighting type Gallade. That's really cool. I'm just not sure how practical that would be in my deck. In Fighting Fit, it wouldn't work. Reshiram. Outrage is 10 more damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon. Could do up to 120, 160, or 140 total damage. Blue Flare. Discard 2 fire energy attached to this Pokemon. Not bad. It's a fire type, so it could work in a fire deck. It might even work in my Emboaring deck, but I probably won't use it. Servine. Flip a coin and paralyze on heads. Does that remove an energy also? And discard an energy attached to the defending Pokemon. Gabite. This attack's damage isn't affected by any effects on the defending Pokemon. Of course, Torchic is pretty basic. Trip over, flip a coin if heads, do 20 more damage. Natu. Zora. Search your deck for a card that evolves from this Pokemon and put it onto this Pokemon. Pretty standard, I think. Nothing I haven't seen before. The defending Pokemon is now asleep, and Double Slap is flip 2 coins and do 20 damage times the number of heads. So, let's open up one more pack, and then we'll get into another match here. Hoping to actually win. That'd be great. I'm still kicking myself like it's kind of the Monday morning quarterback thing. I feel like that match could have gone so much better. I got greedy and wanted to get my Rhyhorn out, like Rhyhorn was even going to be viable. So, okay, we got some good cards here. Let's see. Mewtwo EX. X-Ball does 20 damage times the amount of energy attached to this Pokemon and the defending Pokemon. That could be dangerous. Discard an energy attached to this Pokemon for 120 damage. That's actually a really good card. I like that card a lot. Shaman EX. Search your deck for a Grass Energy card and attach it to one of your Pokemon. And do 30 more damage for each prize card your opponent has taken with Revenge Blast. Not the Shaman EX I was looking for, but not a bad Shaman EX. So Stunfisk, 20 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon with Muddy Water. And Rumble is your opponent cannot retreat during their next turn. Energy Switch might come in handy in my deck, honestly. I probably could use it. And actually the last match I probably could use it a lot. But it's not something I want in all of my decks, but I think it would come in handy in certain situations. So Hypnotic Gaze puts the Pokemon to sleep. That's a cool Ralts. I like that artwork a lot. That's pretty cool. Glare and Peck. Flip a coin, and the defending Pokemon's paralyzed if heads. Charmander! Look at him. That's a cool artwork. I like that Charmander artwork. Draw in is attached 2 fire energy cards from discard pile to this Pokemon. And then flares 20 damage. That's a cool card. I like that card. Fire Breathing. Flip a coin, and do 10 more damage on Fire Breathing. And then Gibble's a pretty standard, I think, couple of attacks there. So let's do the next match. Let's do it. Let's do it. I will try my hardest not to be as, what's the word? Careless or reckless or greedy in this next match, and I'll play a little smarter. Play a little smarter, hopefully. Let's see how it goes. So ideally, I want to get my Talonflame out on the first turn, if possible. That's what I want to do. It's definitely not easy, but if I can get Talonflame out on the first turn, which I didn't, then I can deal a ton of damage. But this is going to be another situation where Rhyhorn just probably is coming out there to die. That's pretty much all he's going to do. I don't want to evolve into Rhydon because... next card, really. Because I don't want to risk... Like, I don't want to evolve into Rhydon because it's just going to be a waste if this Pokemon can do damage. Like, on the third turn, he's going to deal 100 damage, which would kill Rhydon. So, I could probably take him out and put something else in. So, on his third turn, he's going to deal 100 damage. So, I need to have something ready by then. Moving on. Person's name is Pokemon is my hobby. That's a good name. It's the best name I can think of. Ultra Ball. So I believe I bet he's searching for an EX. I'm gonna guess there's a Pokemon EX he's gonna put on his bench. And this Gardevoir is not overpowered, I don't think. It's got a lot of high HP. I think pretty sure that was an EX, but I didn't see it. He'll put it on his bench. There it is, yep. Hoopa, of course. Of course, he's going to search for 3 more EX Pokemon, so this is going to go swimmingly. Let me tell you how excited I am to fight 6 EX Pokemon. Oh, okay. Alright, I guess you don't have any. That's weird. Shaman does come in handy in most decks, and I think because he has a lot of colorless energy requirements, and he's a colorless Pokemon, normal type Pokemon, he can do some damage. But this is going to go poorly if I can't get anything going here. And of course he's going to do 20 more damage next turn, so I got to have something on the next turn. Like, something needs to be on my bench next turn. In fact, he needs to basically stop putting energy on here. He's going to be able to do the 100 damage, but I have to start building something else. I just have a bad feeling about this one. And you know, it's really frustrating when you actually have a solid deck or a decent deck and then you just don't get the cards that you need. It's not always my excuse. It's not always what happens to me. In fact, I'd say about 50-50 I have the cards I need, or compared to me not having the cards I need. But then there's, you know, but I'd say about 2/3 of the time I'm able to turn it around if I don't have the cards. Okay. Wow. Well, Well, that was fun. I'll probably do another match here just because that was kind of lame. Let's go ahead and go back into the collection and open up some cards. And you know what? They changed a lot of how the expanded and standard tournaments work. I don't have any standard decks anymore. They're all expanded because they changed standard to be black and white cards. So I can't do anything. I can't make decks with that. I'll try. I'll see what I can come up with, but it's going to be very challenging. Phantom Forces. I don't know if that's just for the weekend, by the way, or if that's going to be something ongoing. I think that's... They set that up for the 2017 season, so it might just be all over, like all the time. So I'm kind of surprised I have these cards already, but let's see what else we have. Ooh, Murkrow, or Honchkrow. So your opponent's active Pokemon is now asleep. Nightmare Mambo. If your opponent's active Pokemon is asleep, do 60 more damage. Slurpuff. I feel like I've seen that Pokemon, but it just looks new to me, like I've never seen it before. Again, there are almost 800 Pokemon, so if I have not seen, or if I don't recognize a certain Pokemon, you can't be mad at me. Once during your turn, you may draw a card. If this Pokemon is your active Pokemon, draw one more card. Light Pulses prevent all effects of your opponent's attacks except damage done to this Pokemon during your opponent's next turn. Double Colorless Energy. I don't really have a whole lot of those. That's like my third one, I think. Liepard. During your opponent's next turn, any damage done by attacks from the defending Pokemon is reduced by 60. And this attack's damage is not affected by resistance. I've never seen this. Well, I have seen this card, but I don't know what it does. So, play this card as if it were a 30 HP basic Pokemon at any time during your turn. This card can't retreat. If this card is knocked out, your opponent can't take any prize card. So it's kind of a stall card, that ultimate stall card, because you really can't lose by putting it out there. So flip a coin and do 10 more damage with the heads. Roar forces your opponent to switch Pokemon. Fake Out. Flip a coin and paralyze on heads. Goomy. Heal 10 damage. And Krabby. Krabby's a pretty good Pokemon, I think, for the most part. Every card I've seen of Krabby has been pretty decent. So, what else we got? What's it gonna be? Okay, so those Lampets are going to come in handy. They're good for Night March decks, I think so. So, let's see. This is Chandelure. Its ability is Fainting Spell. If this Pokemon is knocked out by damage from an opponent's attack, flip a coin. If heads, the attacking Pokemon is knocked out. Wow. And Cursed Drop. Put 6 damage counters on your opponent's Pokemon in any way you like. That can come in handy. It's a stage 2. I love the way this card looks. It's very good artwork, and it's a shiny. So it's kind of neat. Cursed Drop. Put 3 damage counters on your opponent's Pokemon in any way you like. And then, of course, Night March is a very popular attack for the Night March decks. Do 20 more damage times the number of Pokemon in your discard pile that have the Night March attack. Dimension Valley. Each Psychic Pokemon's attacks cost 1 energy less. Standard version of that last card we saw. Gengar Spirit Link. When evolving into Mega Gengar, your turn does not end. Let's see what else we got here. Frillish. Skarmory. Sewaddle. 20 damage is healed, and Venonat. Flip a coin and paralyze on heads. So those are the packs I'm opening today. I actually have decided that I will open up 3 packs of cards every day, and that'll be coming up very soon. So starting tomorrow, I'm going to be opening up 3 packs of cards every day to try and get rid of all these. I realized I may get 10 likes on one of my videos. I may not, but either way, I may as well open up these packs and get some good cards to facilitate my decks. So got a little bit of time left here, so we're going to go ahead and do another match, and hopefully this match is not super short. Lately, I've been getting some pretty bad matchups on my videos here. I mean, I've won a ton of matches, so I actually got up to over 1,000 points in versus mode over the weekend, so I played a lot, quite a bit. So let's see how this match goes. This person's name is D11360 _. It's Pretty awesome name. That's a really cool deck back, I gotta say. That's awesome. And then, of course, he has that deck box, too. So, this is gonna be a challenge. Not the ideal start. And it's funny because, like, before this video, the last, like, 6 matches I played started off perfectly. So, I put him up there because I need something to stall while I try to get Machamp out. I don't know what he's going to have. Okay, so this could go well if he's got all normal type Pokemon. This is a flying type, though, so it's resistant to fighting types. That could be bad. He's getting his stuff set up here pretty quickly, so oh, I should have known. I should have known it was going to be an EX, but I also should have known it's going to be Shaman. Shaman's probably the most popular EX Pokemon in the whole game, and he's good. I mean, he lets you draw cards when you're low. Lets you set up pretty quickly. So this is going to be tough. He's got 2 EX. I've got to get my stuff set up quickly, otherwise it's going to be a really slow match. And right now I do not have the cards to set up quickly. So, what's he going to be able to do? 20 damage? 40 damage? 50 HP. That's kind of a desperation move because I need to be able to do something better than what I could have done. So this person's strategy, I think, is going to be to get out Dino's evolution. Although, it could revolve more around this Latios doing Light Pulse. Yeah, he's already getting that. Zwelios started here. So now I can get a couple of Pokemon that I might need here. So boom, and let's go ahead and grab... oh man, that's rough. I need the stall. Let's go ahead and use this. Yeah, that works. Okay, that's good. So we're going to try to go ahead and power up the Zygarde. Get him ready for the next... Get him ready to do some attacks by the time this opponent brings out... Well, by the time Dino is knocked out. So, whatever he brings up next is going to likely knock out Landorus, and that's totally fine. He's burning through his deck. Not really. He's got 26 cards left. This is what I thought he was going to do. Hydreigon. Once during your turn, you may attach a Dark Energy card from your discard pile to your active Pokemon. Well. And that's going to be the end of the game if he gets that powered up correctly. He's discarded a lot of energy cards. Not a lot, but several energy cards. So that could be bad for him. Of course, if he has a Lysandra, that's going to mess with my strategy. So here we go with that. I'm going to use it again. And of course, I'm going to go ahead and grab Machamp and a rare candy. And we're going to go ahead and use it to go ahead and power up all the attacks here. Let's see. So I can pick up to any 2 cards once this Pokemon is knocked out. So that's kind of nice. This is where it's starting to become crunch time here. So I have to be able to do something crazy, otherwise he's going to knock me out quickly. And of course 130 HP is not helping. Uh-oh. Is that 170 plus? I'm not reading that. It's probably going to do a ton of damage. What's it going to do? I don't want to read it because it's sideways. So if you have the same number of cards in your hand as your opponent, do 80 more damage. Wonderful. I have 5. He has 7. Of course he's going to be able to just attach things and make it so he has 5 in his hand. Or is he? It's going to go hopefully good. Okay. Okay. I need to be able to knock him out, but I can't do it right now. So I'm going to just attack him for 40 damage. What was that coin flip for? Why was there a coin flip? Am I missing something? I wasn't confused. I feel like it was, there's an ability or something in play. But there wasn't. What's this? No. Oh, okay, maybe prevented. So, okay, it's the ability. Any damage done to this Pokemon by attack, flip a coin, and prevent damage of heads. So, that makes sense. That's gonna be, ooh, it's gonna be so frustrating when I get Zygarde out there. He's already at 60 damage. And that actually, that was lucky. I'm going to switch. I don't know, I feel like I shouldn't do this. If he dies, I get to pick any 2 cards. So I'm not going to do that. That was lucky. Wow, this is going to be a tough match. I'm pretty much up against the wall right now. He's got a full bench. He's powering up his bench. I need to take out this Pokemon quickly, otherwise it's going to be a rough night. There's that. So now I get to draw any 2 cards with this trainer card. I deal 140 damage if I can get that heads flip. I've got to get something good here. So I can get any 2 cards, right? So what do I want? I feel like let's grab this fighting energy card. So I basically turned that into grab 3 cards, but I don't think I want to attach anything to the Machamp. He's about to die. He may not die, but I don't have any way to heal him. So I need to get another Zygarde out and attach this to Zygarde. That's probably my best bet. And hope that this coin flip lands me on a heads. That's all I got right now. Oh, good. I meant to be able to attack him, not a heads specifically. Okay, so now he's gonna bring out his other Pokemon and kill me. Discard 2 energy cards, attach this Pokemon, and do 120 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. Of course, it's gonna be this one. Of course, he didn't bring that Pokemon out. So, that's weird. And he's going to deal, what, 100 damage? 120? Yeah. This is going to be challenging. So we're going to grab Zygarde, and we're going to grab an item card. I really don't want him up there, to be honest. I need to switch him out. Because he has that ability that helps me out. And I need to be able to... I need to keep him alive. He's dead, though. So really, I'm just buying... Like, even though I switched him out, he's going to knock out Rhyhorn, and I'm not ready to bring up Zygarde. So that's not going to happen. It's on a slippery slope right now, I gotta tell you. It's not something... Well, that's it. That's pretty much the game right there. It's very much slippery slope. It's snowballing. It's getting out of control. I'm not going to be able to turn this around. A pretty decent strategy with using that ability to get that energy card from the discard pile and attach it to his active Pokemon. He hasn't had to use Shaman yet, and of course he wants to kill my powerful Pokemon. So, there you go. And this of course is a good attack too. Noivern's actually a pretty decent Pokemon, so I'm going to go ahead and discard that Dragon Energy card. It's Double Dragon. Get the hell out of there. Double Dragon. And end turn. So he's probably gonna finish me off here, and that's fine. I don't blame him. We'll wait it out, because maybe he has a challenge he's doing, or maybe he's on something that, you know, we'll give him some time. I think he can still attach an energy card, though. The Dragon Energy, what does that do again? It provides every type of energy. It's dangerous. Like discarding that's actually extremely good. This match is over, though. There's nothing I can do. At this point, anyway. I mean, he's going to be able to knock out whomever he wants. Of course, I can bring up Machamp. He's probably going to get knocked out. I guess that might come in handy, but I've got to get another Zygarde, and I don't have any more. I don't have any more Pokemon that are going to be good in this match. That's pretty much it. I'm not going to waste time on Machamp because he's just going to get knocked out. Or waste energy on Machamp, I should say. I shouldn't have done that, but there weren't any other active Pokemon, so it didn't matter. Alright. Go ahead. Make it official. Let's do it. Oh, he's going to switch out again? I guess he can't do 120 right now, but... Oh, yeah, he can. That's a pretty powerful attack. So I guess I'll be able to do 60 damage. That's it, though. That's all I can do. That's all I got. So there you have it. 3 losses in a row. That doesn't usually happen to me. I'm actually kind of stunned that it's been happening the last 2 videos. It's kind of frustrating, but we'll get it back. Don't worry. It's the night is still young. Oh gosh, I didn't realize he had that item. 6 damage counters on the attacking Pokemon. That's a crazy item. Wow. Well, good game. It was well played. He has great cards, and those cards complemented each other very well. So, and pretty much every card that he had in his deck is actually a solid attack card, or a solid Pokemon in general. So, you know what? I can't be mad at that one. The second match I did today, that kind of made me upset, but it's all good. Either way, guys, I'm going to end the video here. Thank you for watching. I will see you tomorrow with another exciting episode of Pokemon Trading Card Game Online. Thank you so much for that like button. Thank you so much for that subscribe button, and I'll see you tomorrow.